Alright, y'all, USD chart breakdown, top-down analysis. Let's go. Alright, we're in a monthly time frame. We're in a ranging market. Clearly a ranging market. It's been going sideways since about, what was that, 2016? Yep. I put bearish because that's where I think it's gonna go, but this is just based off the monthly time frame and how that last candle closed. That's a bullish engulfing. That's pretty bearish to me, but we gotta wait and see because things take a long time to take effect from the monthly time frame. So let's go to the weekly. All right, the weekly. Last week I had bearish, and I will continue to leave it at bearish because I feel like there's so much that can happen at this point. But as we currently see it, price came down with these two candles, broke this level of support to come back up and retest to 100%. And it's bearish until it's bullish. You know what I mean? So you can't just be making up stuff. This is bearish until it's bullish. Until price decides to come up and break this high, which it could do. This high right here. Then it's bullish. Now, there are some things that can happen in between to determine if it's a greater chance. Like, so if price came up and broke, well, not broke, but if we had some candles come up and make some type of bullish engulfing or variation, this would be considered a higher low, right? And that's a good indication that the market could be turning around. But at the same time, it still hadn't broken that level of resistance to be confirmed as an uptrend yet. So we just got to wait it out and see. But as of now, the weekly is still bearish. Don't go against higher time frame volume just because you think something is going to happen. All right, higher time frame volume is king. So all right, let's go to the daily time frame. All right, so daily, 100% still bearish. It's making lower highs and lower lows. Okay. Daily is definitely still bearish. I drew this, I think, last week because that's what I think is going to happen. Because of this newfound resistance, price came down, and I think it's going to continue down, but we'll see. When you start to see these wicks, a lot of wickology, that means that there is an area of indecision, an area where price is just struggles. So if I want, I could even draw some type of zone right here because I can tell, and we're on that line, that bottom price line where price has been ranging. So you got to be careful when price is here because you don't know what it might do. But yeah, I think it's gonna keep going down, but we trade what we see, not what we think. Y'all will keep hearing me say that over and over because we got to be robotic and brainwash ourselves. All right, let's go to the H4. All right, H4 time frame. So this was bearish last week, right? I like to identify those candles that broke out of that structure. That's why I draw these boxes to just give me some type of, you know, point of reference so I can see it. But I want to say it's still bearish. I mean, the trend hasn't changed until, you know, it decides to break. Dang, come on now. Okay. Yeah, the trend doesn't change until it decides to come up past this horizontal line right here. But it is starting to make some type of structure to be aware of, right? Price came up. Yeah, it's choppy though. But be on the lookout for it. Price could potentially come up to turn around to push past this horizontal line. At that point, we're looking at some type of trend change. So a choach, change of character, whatever you want to call it. That's what we would be looking for, something like that. And at that point, it would be like an inverted head and shoulders. But yeah, it could potentially do that. I think if I go to the H1, I will start to see, you know, it a little bit more clearly. But the H4, it's like the candles don't look that clean enough for me to start, you know, making assumptions about price changing. But the trend is still bearish. Be open to the fact that it could, you know, do some things just based off how it's looking right now. Let's go to the H1 real quick, just see what it looks like. Yep. You actually potentially could get on some buys on the H1 time frame. Yeah, nah, yeah. Structure don't look too bad. But top-down analysis, or just to kind of get a good idea of what the directional bias is, not necessarily entries and exits and all that. So, but H4, I would definitely consider to be bearish until it breaks its horizontal line. Price comes up and then comes back down to pull back and test newfound support to shoot back up. So, all right, that's it for this. I think next I'm gonna do Euro USD. All right, y'all. See y'all next video.